11 a day for hell in heaven. Where I go from here now really ain't no telling. An adolescent growing up, moms and pops struggling. I didn't really do much but get into this trouble when all my life parents working day and night, just trying to get it right, trying to keep the heat and light. Oh no, the rent's due, another day with no food. Only 6 years old, what am I supposed to do? Now I'm seeing things a little different. I see my dad beat my mama in the kitchen. I remember everything like it's yesterday. He gave me a kiss and walked out with nothing left to say. Mama didn't really care, she said forget him. And now I understand, Mom, forget him. But through all the years I felt so alone, with barely any family in a broken home. It's so alone. Yeah, those that don't know me, my name is Ty Mingo, also known as Ty VG. That verse right there is just a small glimpse into my childhood, so you guys can understand how it was for me growing up. It's been 25 years of me pursuing music. A journey I could say I did with love and passion for the most part. I had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of doubts and uncertainty, but that's life. It'd be a lie if I told you I was happy doing it the whole time. But I kept going, and today I'm here speaking with you guys. My music has always been a story of my life, like a chapter in the book that's still being written. And if you've been following me, you'll see how much I've grown, how much I've changed through my life. When they asked me to do TED Talk and talk about being authentic in music, I already knew in my heart it would be easy to do. Why? Because I've always been authentic, I've always been real, I always did me. Music has always been my therapy, my outlet to get away from the world and just be in my own head. Music has always been my high. I remember when I was a kid, I used to write and record music in my room where I forget to eat, where time felt like it didn't exist. It's just tunnel vision of the words I was writing, like the pen was connected to my soul. The feeling is unexplainable. So for me, being authentic is the only thing I know. Sure, every song is not going to be like a hit, top trending, billboards, viral, but I never did it for none of that. I just did me. I wrote about my life, about my experiences, and what I was going through at that point in time. Nowadays, there's so many directions when it comes to music. And to be honest, I don't feel like there's no wrong or right direction. It comes down to what you want to do and what you want to accomplish. I mean, you could even do AI music now. So it comes down to what you want to do. For me, I'm old school. So I still have certain morals and principles that I live by. I don't do nothing for no trends. I don't do things where I feel people would like. I just do me. I started rapping when there was barely any Vietnamese rappers or Asian rappers. When being an Asian rapper looked weird, and coming from America, it was unseen. But there was a small group of us, and at that time, we were building the foundation for Asian American hip hop and didn't even know it. We just did what we loved. We were inspiring generations after us and so on. And just doing what we love. For me, during this journey, what I've learned, one of the most important things I've learned is that music cannot be forced. It can get kind of confusing when it comes to the art sometimes because the music has to flow natural from inspirations. It can't be forced, trust me. I've been there and I tried, and while words were being written, there was no substance behind it, just words that rhyme with no meaning. There's times where I felt lost and disconnected with music. I didn't have a sense of direction. But during those moments where I felt like that, I didn't understand it. I just held it in. I just kept going. I've been doing this for a long time, so understand that I went through a lot of emotions of highs and lows. I even had years and years of writer's block. But as I got older, I started to understand that that's what we need to go through. That's the process. That's the process of growing. And as artists, that's what we need to go through to create. I kept trying and I kept going until I felt that spark again. And you might wonder what I had to do to get that spark again. There was many things. But the one main thing that really had an effect for me was you have to stop caring. And when I say stop caring, I don't mean stop caring about like your family, your loved ones, all the real ones in your life. I mean stop caring about all the negativity, people's opinions. Stop trying to prove yourself. Stop caring about how you make people feel. You kind of have to be vulnerable and go through the embarrassments of mistakes, because you could try again tomorrow. That's the beauty of life. If people love you and support you and out for your best interest, they will be there and support your journey. So just do you. Being authentic means to me is being free. Free from here. And in control of your art, your music, your path. Being an artist is creating things money can't buy. It's a hate and love thing sometimes. Hate from all the distractions, the opinions, and the people that doubted you, but love from the energy it gives you to go even harder. You can write and make music, but to create art, it has to flow naturally, especially when collaborating with other artists. That feeling that's inside of us, that's that spark in that moment. I've been doing this for a long time, so I understand what it feels like, you know what I'm saying? I still got that fire burning inside of me. And if you research about me, you can see how much I've grown in my life in music and what I've done represent who I am as a Vietnamese man growing up in America. I stay true to myself, my authenticity, and through my adversities, I've grown. So take time and reflect and ask yourself, what are you doing it for? Some say money. Some need money to take care of their family. Some do it for fame. Some want to buy material things. Some do it out of love. Whatever it is, that's your choice and that's okay. Nobody should judge anybody for what they want to do with their life, especially if they work hard for it. There was a time in my life, reflecting back, where I started getting money hungry. And if it wasn't about money, we have no point talking. And to be honest with you, I feel like that was a point in my life where I felt disconnected. I started chasing the wrong things. Things that didn't feed my soul, only my ego. Remember, I came from nothing, so when I started making money, I started doing things that I always wanted. I started getting carefree, didn't have discipline, started to lose a lot. I lost a lot more than I've won in this game, but I definitely learned a lot more from my losses. And now I understand that all those things don't matter. The only thing that gave my life purpose and meaning was true friendships, family, and my music. I spent the past few years alone, just getting in tune with myself again. I was reading books, working out, doing everything necessary to make me feel whole again. I was tired of surface connections, tired of my surroundings, even tired of myself sometimes. But I stayed positive, I stayed working, and most important, I stayed true to my own authenticity. Be around people that motivate and inspire you will help you a lot. Be around people that hold you accountable. If you don't have no one, be honest with yourself and hold yourself accountable. Use any negativity as fuel to go hard. Spend some time alone, reflect, and dig deep to see what your purpose is. That might be what you need to get back on track. In this game we in this world we live in, there's a lot of pressure. There's always pressure. Things are constantly changing, constantly evolving. So there's pressure feeling like you have to keep up. Trust your instincts. Stay on your path. Do things that make you feel alive, and things will slowly come together. It's that simple. You don't need everyone to like you. You just need the right ones too. So stay true to your own authenticity. Stay true to your values. Stay on course. You don't need no one's approval. The best thing about being authentic is no one can take it away from you. So remember that. Before Rap Vid, I was nervous. I was really nervous. The one thing I was really nervous about is that I can't speak Viet fluently. So When they invited me to the show, I already knew I was really nervous. But, you know, I talked to myself. I told myself, be okay. At the end of the day, I'm coming here with love, respect, and my authenticity, so I'll be okay. In my heart, I'll know I'll be okay. I could take time and learn to speak it again. So go through your life, make your mistakes, learn and grow to your own authenticity. Thank you. Thank you.